We are getting towards the end of 2019 and really there's only one big question left. Mark, what is in the bag?
What's in the bag?
Let's do it.
Let's do it now.
Hi everyone, James Robinson here. If you're new to the channel and this is your very first time watching my content, first of all, welcome to the channel. Second of all, please make sure you don't leave before you do consider hitting that subscribe button below, and while you're down there, make sure you do ring that notification bell so you don't miss any of the great golf related content that we bring to you every single day. Now in this video, like I said, it's getting towards the end of 2019 and our very own mid-handicapper.
Hello everybody.
How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Excellent, good.
Good.
We haven't known what's in the bag for quite a while.
We haven't, no.
So we know, obviously we had the fit-in, people have seen the fit-in and the unboxing, things like that.
Yes, that was fun.
A few things may have stayed the same, a few things may have changed. There's a few little kind of tweaks and a few oddments in there which...
Maybe, yeah.
So we're going to talk people through the bag.
Yeah.
And we're going to start with the camel.
The camel.
The camel. Is there a story behind the camel? Tell me you just like camels.
No, other than the kids bought it for me about 10 years ago as a birthday present.
It's a good looking 10-year-old camel that then, Mark, to be fair.
Yeah, I've looked after it. Good, take care.
So,
but anyway, camel.
Camel's done. So what about the driver, the big dog? Talk us through it.
So I was fitted for the Ping G410 Plus 9 degree.
Yeah.
With the stiff Alta shaft.
So it's Ping's own shaft, isn't it?
Ping's own shaft, yeah, and it's 3/4 of an inch shorter.
Then that's the big story for me, isn't it? That's
the big key for me.
Funnily enough, guess what this is that I'm using?
It is, isn't it?
You've seen it, haven't you? You've seen. I've gone shorter in that, and it's made a huge difference. So I do definitely think. So I do definitely think anyone that's maybe struggling to hit fairways, even struggling to get distance realistically, you're going to find the centre of that club face a lot more with potentially a shorter shaft.
That's right.
Obviously going to help you do all the above.
And generally, what I've found is that the club head speed has dropped.
Yeah. Because
I haven't got that extra 3/4 of an inch length on it, but because I'm much more consistent out of the centre of the face.
Okay, so before we send one 300 yards down the middle of this fairway, what setting have we got? Because this is Ping's first adjustable driver, isn't it?
It is. Yeah. So it's plain straight on 9 degrees, no additional loft, and it's set up smack bang in the centre, no draw or fade on the sides at all. One
thing left to do.
Hit it.
Straight down there will do, Mark, to be fair.
Yeah.
This could be the last time the white tee's out, Mark, so we'll go with it.
Okay.
So, just let us zoom in quickly on that ball, because that's a very what's in the bag moment, that little Huddersfield Golf Club logo ball, like that. Lovely strike. Leaking a bit. So Mark, driver done.
Driver done.
Back in the bag.
Yes, back in the bag.
As always, it's important to me that you're a part of these videos and that you're a part of them as well, Mark. So I'm going to ask Mark a question at the end of this video, but I want you to answer the question first. And that question is, what might you change in your bag for 2020? So I'm going to give you some time to think about it. But you guys, I want you to hit those comments below pretty much straight away and let me know. What would you change, what might you change, and what potentially will you change? Good question, isn't it?
Okay, it is. Yeah,
Get
good
thinking.
question.
We've probably got about 200 odd yards in, haven't we, looking at this, into a cold breeze. What are you going to go with?
Well, yeah. Ordinarily I'd kind of take a 4-iron perhaps from here.
Yeah?
Because it does drop away. It does tend to carry on this hole quite nicely. But I might try the 5-wood.
5-wood?
Try the 5-wood because it's.
So that's again a Ping.
Yeah, and this is a completely new club in my bag for me.
Because we were going to go hybrid, weren't we? Like you always used to do.
Yeah. So this is the first time I've had a 5-wood in the bag for over 10 years.
Wow.
Sort of thing.
Pretty much since hybrids came out then, because.
Yeah.
Because beginning of this season, obviously you were trying the M6 hybrid and the M6 3-wood.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what's in the bag, so to be honest, I can't remember. But the M6 hybrid and fairway were going pretty well.
That's right, yes.
But then with the fit-in, the 5-wood just stood out straight away, didn't it?
Yeah, and I've really enjoyed hitting this one.
Yeah.
It's done well. So yeah, take this one.
What specs is that?
This is 19 degree. No adjustments. I mean, it is adjustable, but no adjustments.
And the Alta CB shaft again.
But this is a standard length.
Yeah. Right, middle of the green then, Mark. Unless you want to miss the green on purpose so we can talk wedges, that's what I did in my what's in the bag. Just makes more sense that way.
Well, yeah, but I might deliberately miss the green just so it gives you half a chance to half the hole.
Oh, it's a match as well. Sorry. Okay. What strike that is. Oh, I'll tell you what, it's took an awful bounce. That was a great strike, Mark.
Bounce, but you see, I mean, it just bang flies. It's beautiful.
Cracking shot with a 5 wood that.
Nice.
Right, beans is a match that I didn't know was a match, but is in fact a match. And funny thing is as well, I've got about 6 clubs in here because we're out testing these bad boys for Mark as well. So would have been nice to kind of maybe drop us a text, Mark, before. But these go miles, by the way. Keep coming in. Right, Mark, good of you to miss the green on purpose for us.
Yeah, that's quite
all right. I told you that was the plan. So obviously now we're going to talk wedges.
The wedges, yeah.
And we'll talk all of them because there's some lovely sparkling Ping wedges in there. And again, I think if guys haven't seen the fitting that we did at Ping, it was quite educational for me, never mind. I think you found it very fun, didn't you, and educational. Yeah. So if people do like club fitting, I will link these videos somewhere within this video, and the unboxing was just a lot of fun. So we still need to do the distance gapping. We do, yes, we still haven't got that sorted out. But we're both being busy, and Mauritius was lovely, so.
Yeah, well, apparently it was lovely if you were there. Anyway.
So let's talk wedges.
Yeah, so I've got the Glide, Ping Glide 3 wedges, 52, 56 and 60 degree wedges. Not much bounce on them, so the 52 is a 12 degree, the 56 is a 12 degree, and the 60 is a 10 degree. On the bounce
so
front.
A bit of variance.
So a little bit of variance in there. What I have noticed with these is how much spin they do put on the ball.
Yeah.
I mean, I had Vokeys, SM6 Vokeys prior to this, so good, still very good wedges. But these seem to be putting way more spin on, for me anyway.
So for a mid-handicapper who's looking for that little bit of extra...
stop. Yeah, these seem to really stop.
What I like about these as well is the long grips on them. So
yes, yeah, they're longer grips, so you can seriously grip down on them
and get a little bit more control.
And get a bit more control and a bit more grip.
And same shafts as the irons, but we'll talk through the shafts if you want when we talk irons. I'll tell you what, anyone who's a member here or has played here, this is quite an easy miss because the fairway slopes this way and it's not an easy up and down. Tell you what, it wasn't your finest, but that could even go in. Oh, Mark.
The line was good.
The line was very good.
Sorry about that. Brilliant. From a style of shot.
But that's mid-handicap golf, isn't it? Excellent. Right, I think we better
walk off with that.
Yeah, I'll play a match as well, aren't we? Oh, just talk me through the spin you get on those, Mark. Right. Let's put the pressure on. Also, guys, if you've not seen my what's in the bag, I will link that throughout as well because I've just done an update. Take the aerial route. So now's when we get to the interesting bit, because this is realistically one of the only clubs in the bag that hasn't been properly fitted. We did do a putter fitting, but we've kind of deviated a little bit, haven't we? Yes. In fact, there's another club in the bag that has as well, but we'll get to that. And we've actually just done a full video on this very club. Well, we haven't, but we're going to film it later, but it's going to go out before.
So yeah, the putter fitting that we had down at Ping, whilst I was using a blade putter that I really liked, and I thought I was getting on well. You liked it that
much, you took it in the Second Hand Club Challenge?
Yes, yeah, indeed, and shouldn't have done. But in the fitting, it turned out that was completely the wrong club for me entirely. So we needed a toe-weighted, more of a mallet putter for me. But I didn't like the mid-mallet designs. Yeah. So what have I got?
We've gone Odyssey too long. Mid-mallet, yeah.
But the Odyssey
it looks
toe-weighted.
Absolutely. I mean, I used this for like a week.
Yeah.
Because obviously I changed my putter more than doing my underwear. And it feels very good.
And with the EXO, the Stroke Lab shaft on it as well, I really like it.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Do you find that helps you with distance control?
Certainly closer. The difficulty I have with, apart from here to there.
I mean, we'd never have to put this length mark because we're better than that. Yeah. So we've left ourselves.
Length I do struggle with. as to how hard to actually strike it. But from 30 feet and in, the touch, the feel is fantastic.
Let's just take a look at the milling on that face, because the milling, the fine milling, it just looks, you could just look at that all day. Oh, in different lights as well. Just run your finger over it and it's almost, well, anyway, we're sidetracking now, Mark, aren't we? So. Even at the last minute I thought that was going to be. Well, Mark, for the match that's not a match, which is a match, is now a match and wasn't a match and never has been a match, but is so a match, I believe you've got this for the win and 2 for the half.
2 for the half.
Oh, I'm going to give you that, Mark. So that's the driver, the putter and the wedges, which are really kind of the most important ones. Should we talk irons?
Irons, yeah. Let's talk irons, yeah.
And you see, these are the clubs that sort of made your eyes light up for me as soon as you saw them.
Yes.
And they are pretty good looking. We nearly went split set in long irons.
We nearly did, yeah.
But we didn't.
No.
So talk us through what we've got.
So, I went for the, I've got the I210s.
Yeah.
Still in here.
Can I say who uses the shaft?
Go on then.
The same shafts as Miguel Angel Jimenez.
Jimenez.
Miguel Angel
Jimenez.
There we go. Yeah. Anyway.
He won.
He did win. He did win. Congratulations, Mr. Jimenez.
Although I do have to say he did have the blueprint.
Yeah, he's a lot better than us though. He's a lot better than us. So he had the shaft.
The same shaft.
So which shaft is it? Because it's in the wedges as well.
This is the Modus, the NS Pro Modus 3.
Yep.
Stiff shaft.
Stiff shaft.
And these looks nice, feels nice.
Yep.
Really like it.
And what dot are we talking for the?
I've got black dot on these.
Black dot standard, and that's 4 iron. In fact, we have the 3 iron, but it's not in the bag.
Yeah.
4 iron down to pitching wedge.
Yeah, 4 iron to pitching wedge. And these shafts are a 1/4 inch longer.
Which is amazing considering the drivers.
Yes, but these are a 1/4 inch longer than standard.
But that does just go to show the importance of a fitting.
Of a fitting, yeah.
Because how many people would have said, well, the driver's 1/2 inch shorter, 3/4 inch shorter, so the irons are going to be shorter, whereas actually the iron is a completely different golf swing, so we need a different spec.
Yeah.
Having just realised there that was a terrible space for Mark to talk about irons because he's not going to hit an iron off this tee, I guarantee, I have lots of faith that you're going to hit the fairway on this shot and then hit an iron in, so we'll hit one there. But now we're talking 3-wood.
Now we're talking 3-wood.
And
this is not a ping.
Not ping, not fitted.
No.
But I hesitate to say maybe one of the favourite clubs in your bag?
Yeah, yes, I really like it. I do like this one. The M6 3-wood, 15 degree, stiff shaft.
Atmos, so the standard tailor-made shaft you get in there.
It's just a standard club. So I ought to go to TaylorMade and try and get the 3-wood fitted just to see whether this is right. But at the moment, it goes really well. I really enjoy hitting this one.
Yeah. That'll work, Mark.
Lovely strike.
Okay, so Mark, I believe that's pretty much every club in the bag covered. Is that right?
It is, yes.
So we had a brief chat walking down the fairway earlier without the camera on, golf ball wise, and you said the answer which I would hope every mid-handicapper in the world would generally say. You were fitted for a ball and you enjoy it, which was what ball?
The Pro V1X.
Pro V1X. You don't mind playing TP5X because it's similar.
Yeah.
But this time of year in the winter, what do you generally do?
I generally look for a coloured ball.
Yeah.
So you know, a yellow-orange ball for winter play. And I do tend to go for slightly harder balls as well, that seem to have worked slightly better for me in the winter.
Probably a little bit more budget as well this time of year. Save a bit of money.
Exactly. I mean, when the fairways are frozen and you're on temporary greens, frost greens sort of thing, it doesn't really matter what ball you're playing. It's still going to bounce and skip and run and.
So we have 143 yards, playing 156 yards. I didn't even have to say that because it said it for me.
I'll take 7 on.
Yeah,
for this one.
A little bit cold, but I think we're okay with that.
Cold. It's uphill, as we know.
But one thing I really enjoyed about that tee shot, we had a brief conversation walking up to the ball. Wasn't your best by any stretch, but you're still in play, so the fairway is only there.
Yeah.
And like you said,
it went a fair distance, really.
Yeah. Tell you what, that's going to be alright, Mark, that. So Mark, that is the mid-handicap what's in the bag update, I suppose you could say.
Update as of October 2019.
2019, we'll date and stamp that now for you. If anything would change, not that it will, because everything's still pretty new in there now, so yeah. If anything would?
I think if anything, I'd probably take a look at the driver.
Yeah?
Yeah, because whilst this is the G410 and it's going really nicely,
yeah.
When we did the sort of general look at drivers this year, the TS2 was seemed to come off really nicely. But I've not tried that with a shorter shaft, a fitting sort of thing. So I'd really like to check whether the TS2 or indeed the M6, which I liked, in a proper fitting, would actually rival.
Because we're enjoying the specs of the G10, G410 should I say. So for anyone out there who does go for a fitting and goes for maybe one brand or two brands or any of the brands, I think it's mega important that you try all of them.
Try all the brands.
And try different specs, because if you do go and get fitted into something else, you might actually see that potentially a different spec in a different driver would help.
Yeah, exactly.
I forgot I've only got these. The game, Mark, I think.
Oh, I think you got that one. I think you got that one.
How much are these?
I think they're quite a lot.
About £2,700?
Yeah, quite a lot, as I say.
We're going to test those now, aren't we?
Yes. Yeah. Give them a go. See what they're like.
Oh, it was a match, wasn't it?
We're going to hold that for a half.
Yeah, that's not a bad shot, Mark, to be fair. We can't leave them hanging on this match either, can we?
No. Just on the low side. That's
a great shot though. I'm even going to give you that, Mark.
Thank you, James.
Bit of backspin there, Mark, with the old P790 TIs.
That's very good. That's very good. So, this is a slight downhill putt, but it is fairly straight, so I'd be disappointed if James misses this.
Yeah, I would as well. Mark, thank you very much.
Cheers, James.
Cheers. So guys, thank you very much for watching that. We do hope you've enjoyed it. That is a brief kind of insight into what is in your bag going into 2020. I can't believe I'm saying that.
Yeah, exactly, I can't.
But there's most of them are fitted, and if they're not fitted, potentially they will be fitted next year, because we're going to keep battling on. What's your targets for next year?
The same as they were this year, as I've not made any impact on them this year.
So we're still battling to get
single figure handicap.
But then we need a new mid-handicapper. So that's why it's not come down really.
Yeah, I suppose.
Guys, thank you so much for watching. We do hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, make sure you hit that subscribe button below. Also, did you know that you've got to ring a notification bell? And then if you do ring the notification bell, you get a notification every time we upload content. I didn't know that. Yeah, so make sure you do that, guys, as well. Leave us a like, because that helps us know that we know you enjoy the video. And as always,
have fun.
See you tomorrow.